What's up, everybody? Welcome back to part 2 of the massive pickups. It's kind of dark outside. I had to let my camera recharge, and pretty much, as you can see right behind me right now, it's being edited and put all together. But without further ado, let's get on with pickups, with this massive pickups video, part 2.
Closed captioning sponsored in part by...
There's Dad over there.
Ooh, I just love all the new things Kmart has here.
Oh, I can see that.
So that's the new Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
What about it?
They say it has 16-bit technology, whatever that means.
Oh, I see. What else do they say?
That it has 3D graphics and digital stereo sound, and that Super Mario World is included.
Okay, we'll get it for him. So, how long did he work on you?
About 2 weeks.
I apologize for the very bad lighting. I'm still, as I mentioned before, I'm still moving in the process of moving into my new apartment. But without further ado, let's get on with the video. Got 2 more Wii games here. Got Sonic and the Secret Rings in a very cheap DVD case, no manual. And the artwork is a promo display only artwork, which is kind of cool. I believe I have that game already. Now this one I know I don't have. This is Sonic Riders, Zero Gravity. Now this is complete, except it's in a crappy, cheap DVD case. We're going to go on to one of the best finds that I've gotten this year. And I paid, I want to say, probably about maybe a little under half of what this is currently going for. It's a game I've been putting off for the past 10 years since I've started collecting. But I finally decided to say screw it. I had the extra money to blow, so I picked it up. I got this on eBay. It is Resident Evil for the Sega Saturn. Very, very, very happy to have this. It is super complete. There's minor scratches on the disc. The seller said that there were no scratches, that the disc was flawless. But when I got it, I looked at the back of the disc, and there was minor scratches. It's nothing too bad. I'm sure it still works. I haven't tried it out yet. But I mean, if anything, I'll just get it resurfaced. But I mean, I got this for less than half of what this is going for right now. Really happy to get this. Finally have it. Moving on. Let's go with these games right here that are in the cases. I got what is it? NBA Hang Time for the Super Nintendo. I paid $1 for that. Next, I got Turok Rage Wars. There's no, I mean, I know there's a rare variant, but this is the black version of it, the black game. A piece of the case broke. I have to pick that up. This ain't the gray variant, it's just a awesome black cart. Game looks like it's brand fucking new. Holy fuck, I don't know if you can see that, but it's like really shiny, it's really new, it looks like it's never been touched. It's crazy. And there's a controller pack, I'm assuming that's a memory card that came with it, I'm pretty sure you guys can see that. But yeah, it's for Turok Rage Wars and a Nintendo 64 Universal case, I guess, or just a case, official case, a rental case, whatever you want to call it. For a buck, you can't go wrong for that. You can't say no. Next is GoldenEye for the N64 in another rental case. A really beat up, printed from the computer manual. And this game is also in like brand new condition. Like this is really, really mint. I mean, look at that. Look at the back. Look how shiny it is. Look at the front. There ain't no label damage at all on this. And the pins, you can tell the pins are kind of used, but they're still like almost new. Very happy to add this to my collection. I got these at a garage sale, and I cannot believe it because for the past 4 or 5 years, I haven't found a good score like that at all at a garage sale. But awesome. We've got a couple more loose N64 games here. Make sure that's all of them. Pretty sure that's all of them. I got Donkey Kong 64 for $1 at a garage sale. Really happy to get this as well. And I can't remember how much I paid for this, but I got another copy of Smash Brothers for the N64. The label has a little bit of minor wear to it. It's a little bit, not minor, but I mean it's in okay condition. But I think I paid $20 for this at the pawn shop. I think it's fair, more than fair. I'm always out there to try and get the deals. I honestly don't like paying more than enough, more than like $20 for any old game. But for a game like that, for $20, I'll buy it. Next, I found the transparent green Xbox controller that came with the Halo 2 edition, or is it the Halo edition? Halo 1 or 2 edition, it don't matter. Got this for $4 at Goodwill. Gonna pass it up. Everything works, no button stick. I had to get it. Sorry. Get a little excited when I'm going through this stuff, so I kind of make some mismatch my words. Next, I'm a fan of the motion controller for the Wii, and anytime I find any obscure or weird stuff for the Wii, kind of like this, if it's cheap enough, I'll buy it. This is a fishing rod from Bass Pro. Bass Pro Shops, I guess. It's kind of cool, go fishing. So I got this for I think 50 cents. Pretty cool to have. Alright, we'll go with this next. I thought this was pretty cool. I'm a fan of older sci-fi movies and stuff. When I seen this book I think I paid $0.10 for it, like 10 cents. I had to have it. It's called An Album of Great Science Fiction Films. Really, really neat. Yeah, it's an older book. But come on, this is really cool. Really, it's something, man. They'll never make movies like they used to, ever. Because if you think about it, from the 50s all the way up to the 90s, they actually worked hard to make movies such as Mars Attacks, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and so on and so forth. Movies like that, especially Harry and the Hendersons. Now everything's all digital or digitized or fake or anything like that. Yeah, they're still good, but they're not. You can just tell, like, they don't just put much effort and work into movies nowadays as they used to. So this is pretty cool. Got a couple of loose Genesis games right here. First up we have Izzy's Quest for the Olympics, Golden Axe, classic, and another classic, Streets of Rage. 15 bucks I paid for this. And the other two, I think I paid $1 for this. And my brother just gave me the first Golden Axe game for nothing. So that was awesome of him. Now I have like a... Okay. Got a whole great big bundle of NES games here that I got. Oh, I think there's one more. There we go. All these right here. I don't remember how much I paid, but I know a few of them I paid $5 for at a garage sale. So we'll get on with these. Try not to tip over the tower of Nintendo. Or Nintendo's Tower of Power, all right here. First up, we got Battletoads. Who doesn't like Battletoads? Next, Castlevania, Super C, WWF WrestleMania, Donkey Kong Classics, Black Label Super Mario, or Black Box Super Mario, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, Monopoly, Yoshi, Sesame Street 1, 2, 3, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Manhattan Project, Dr. Mario, Yoshi's Cookie, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1. Now this last game that I have, I seen it, I couldn't believe it, I had to have it, it was at the garage sale, the same garage sale I got some of these games from. And I asked him if it was real or not. He says, well, yeah, it doesn't get any real than this. He's had these games forever. Pretty much, he wanted $5 per game, or if the more I bought, the more of a deal he would give me. I think I ended up getting like about 10 games, or maybe 11 games, something like that. And also, that's where I got that Sega Genesis arcade stick from. But I was kind of weary on getting this, but I mean, who wouldn't want to get this when they've seen it, especially when they know it goes for hundreds of dollars. It is Little Samson. So when I came back home, I looked at it a little bit closely. The cartridge looks like it has some wear on it, like it's an original cart. It's got some scuff marks on it, but something that threw me off was the label, because the label looks brand new. And me and my roommate kind of looked at it a little bit. He noticed on the bottom it said, he thought it said production label on it. So we looked a little closer and it said reproduction logo. Or reproduction label, sorry. And then we flashed a light inside to where the pins are, and the pins look brand new. So sadly, this is a repro. I'm not upset about it. I'm not mad. That's not what game collecting is all about. If you find something like this and you think it's real, I mean, and you find out that it's not real, who cares? Big deal. I mean, yeah, I was a little upset that this was not real, but I mean, at the same time, it's still a good game. It still works, so I'm happy with it. I only paid $5 for it, and the repros go for about $50. Can't go wrong with that. Next up, we got a whole shit ton, like two giant stacks. Two giant stacks of Super Nintendo games. This is the first stack. First off, we have Donkey Kong Country Classic. Donkey Kong Country 3. Killer Instinct. UN Squadron. Jim Power, The Lost Dimension in 3D. So we don't tip over. Top Gear. Super NES Super Scope 6. Beethoven. Battleship. Super Godzilla. And Rampart. That over. Now for the second stack. Not kidding, there's a lot. There's probably over 30 Super Nintendo games here altogether. Page Master. Oh, looks like the part one's done. Space Invaders. Dirt Tracks FX. PGA Tour Golf. Dennis the Menace. NBA Jam. Battletoads Double Dragon. Cliffhanger. Mortal Kombat 2. Jurassic Park. And Mortal Kombat 1. That about does it for the Super Nintendo games. And we have a small stack and a big stack of Game Boy games and one Game Boy Advance game. We'll start out with the small stack. First, we got the classic NES series of The Legend of Zelda. Next, we got Battleship. Yoshi's Cookie. Ren and Stimpy. The Ren and Stimpy Show Vidiots. Excuse me one moment. Alright. Pipe Dream. Quirk. F1 Race. Arcade Classics 2, Centipede and Millipede. Now for the big stack. And these are pretty much mainly all the best games that I got recently for Game Boy. The majority of them anyway. Golf. Shanghai. Galaga Galaxian Arcade Classics 3. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Mega Man Revenge, I think. Mega Man 2, Metroid 2, Ninja Gaiden Shadow Warriors. This is the European version. Dig Dug, Kirby's Dream Land, Pokemon Blue, and The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. So that's pretty much it for everything that was in this. This is how big the box was. Like, no shit. That's how big the box was. But that's pretty much it for the pickups that I've got. Actually, wait. I kind of lied. Recently, I went out to Goodwill and I found these Guitar Hero guitars for PlayStation 3. And I forgot that you had to have the dongles in order to use these on your console. But I picked them up for $5 a piece. I thought it was a good deal. I found one on Friday and I found the other one today. So I figured, why not buy the pair? I bought one, why not get the other? So I got two. So I did, and I wanted to look for the games, but my GameStop only had World Tour. So I went on to eBay to look up to see how much the games were, see if I can get like a bundle going along with dongles. And holy fuck, the guitars, if you have the dongle with them, are like over between $80 to $100 fucking dollars. Can you fucking believe that for a goddamn controller? For the dongle sells for like 30 or 40 bucks. I'm not paying that much for that shit. That's fucked up. Holy shit. I'm pretty sure that I have one or two dongles around, either in my storage unit or in one of my boxes, along with a bunch of my wires and stuff that I have. But other than that, pretty much I'm happy with these. I will get the dongles soon, or I'll probably just I'll keep an eye on eBay or Marketplace to see if anybody's selling a Guitar Hero bundle for the PlayStation. But for $5 a piece, you can't go fucking wrong. Especially if you got a hacked PlayStation 3 where you can add the DLC on there for free as well. Now, for the next pickup, there's two separate pickups here, but I got them all together. I got one set free and the other set I paid 50 bucks for. We'll go with the free stuff that I got. Halo Reach, Halo 3 ODST. They're all complete. Fable 3 and Problem Child. I seen this movie while I was picking these up, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta have it. I love Problem Child. So I got these basically pretty much for nothing. And this is what I got. The Halo 4 Limited Edition Xbox 360 console with a 320 gig hard drive. Now I know this is pretty much, people are going to say that this is obsolete. I don't care. You can still play the games on here, and that's what I plan on doing, and recovering my Xbox account or my Microsoft account on this console. Pretty much what this does is, if you ever seen the R2-D2 360 console, it makes R2-D2 noises. It makes noises from like entering the ship or opening the doors in the ship or something like that. It's cool. Sadly, it only came with one of these controllers, but I'm gonna keep an eye out on the other controller too as well. This did not come with Halo 4, sadly, but when I pointed it out that they had it on their shelf, they said, well, you can just grab it and take that for free. as well. So I went over there, grabbed it, and I found those other 2 games over here. The ODST and Reach and Fable 3. And they told me, well, just they'll throw them on there too. So that was really cool. I am a regular down at the pawn shop. Everybody knows me. I know them. It's cool. So I'm really lucky to have that. But yeah, $50 for this in the box. Can you believe that shit? 50 fucking bucks. Man, I seen this. I knew I had to have it. All right, so that right there is honestly the end of this video, of this 2-part series of my pickups. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below and what you guys think of my pickups. If you haven't yet, subscribe and hit that little bell notification to be notified when new content is uploaded. And give me a like on Facebook and follow my posts, because I do update you guys on my Facebook page as often as I can, whatever goes on, what's happening, or if I have any recent pickups before they go on YouTube, they always go on my Facebook page, and I have a lot of giveaways on there as well. So go down, stop by, give me a like, and check it out, see if you guys like it. This has been Cynical Enigma saying keeping it retro, 90s style, signing out.